Hey guys, so today we're going to build a standard horizontal accelerometer. This is going to be a very simple device comprised of this protractor that we printed off from a site. We can link it in the description if you want. This cardboard, foam board for a steady background.
We're also going to be using glue, rulers, a hole puncher, scissors, and a screw. And a string.
It doesn't have to be a washer. It could be anything. It could be a penny or anything. In our case, we have one, so we're using this. All it is a mass and a string, a standard string. So let's get started on building this. First, you're going to cut off your protractor. That we have our protractor cut out and you can clearly see the angles, we're gonna move on.
So next we're going to get a string or a nut or a washer, and then we're gonna put it through the hole, and then we're gonna tie it together.
So usually you can use a double knot or anything like that to make sure your mass is secure to the string.
We're just using a standard double knot.
So we have our mass on a string, you can see that. So next, now that our protractor is here and we also have this piece of foam board, we're going to glue the protractor onto the foam board. So just place it, make sure your protractor is parallel to one of your sides on your board. So in our case, you can see that this protractor has this line and it's parallel, or actually exactly matching on that line. That's very important, so make sure you have that.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but the closer it is, the less it contributes to the uncertainty of the measurements.
Just take some standard. Next, we're gonna take a pen or something and place it where we want to hole. So you can see on the protractor it says pin hole. That area is where you want to hole for your other end of the string. So just take a pen or anything and just jab it in there. So you got something started.
Make it as close as possible to the center of the hole spot.
Building procedure, we're going to take this washer with the string attached to it, loop it through this protractor that we made, and where you made the hole, just put the string through it. Okay. Pull the string out. So pull the string out until it's laying flat on your whiteboard or anything you used, and it should be like something like this. So you can see it's free to move, but it's laying flat.
It shouldn't be smaller than the protractor itself, so then you can't measure it. Okay. But then it shouldn't be too long either.
So once you've had that, make sure you put a tape or something in the back so it doesn't unwind. And once the tape is secured, just cut off the string. And there you go. That's your basic standard accelerometer ready. So for the next portion of the video, we're going to show you how to use this and actually measure acceleration.
To demonstrate our accelerometer, we're going to be traveling at a constant velocity and come to a sudden stop.
So I'm going to be riding down the hallway on my longboard and then come to a sudden stop while carrying this accelerometer. Let's see what happens. So in that earlier video, you saw us testing this protractor. What you saw was that this mass moved forward to about 70 degrees as soon as I stopped on my skateboard. Now, why would this happen? What's actually happening is that this mass has inertia. Inertia suggests that because it was moving at constant velocity, it wants to continue moving at that constant velocity. However, because I stopped, the mass will still try and go forward. This is what you saw when it moved to 70 degrees. What this means is that when I decelerated to come to a stop, the mass moved forward at the same acceleration. And by calculating the amount the mass moved forward, in this case 70 degrees, we can use that to calculate the acceleration of the mass.
After conducting experiments similar to this one many times, we were able to generate this data which highlights the acceleration of the mass at this particular angle.
Try doing this experiment at home yourself and see what kind of data you generate.